MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Washington Nationals and the Miami Marlins. The Marlins look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Sandy Alcantara, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Settling in now, Trey Turner, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here's the first pitch to him. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, D-Roy, you got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the postseason picture, but boy, they're playing out the string and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing all the way to the end of the season.
You know, Dan, I can't speak for the pitcher side of it, but I have never been on a team, win, lose, or draw, whether I was going to the postseason or not, that had players that gave away at bats. You just will not see it at this level.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Adam Eaton digging in next. He swings and grounds it to short. Anderson scoops it up. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
That is first. The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
Stepping in, Juan Soto. First shot for him here, and with the season winding down, he's closing in on a league batting title.
Yeah, Dan, this guy is an absolute beast at the plate right now. He's in line for the batting title, and he has an eye for days leading in on-base percentage.
You know, that's one of the keys to being a good offensive player. You're going to get your hits, but finding a way to get on base, and this guy can do both. That's why he's one of the top players in the league.
And there's out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Eric Thames, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's in there for strike 1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Comes set, the 0-1. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. Ready on 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 21 for him on the season. And the Nationals move out in front here 2-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that. They take the lead.
Stepping into the box, Starlin Castro. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Castro, 30 years of age. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension. Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
2 balls and a strike to count. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's 2-0 Washington. Joe Ross, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
For the Marlins, the center fielder, Jonathan Villa.
First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, I hope these guys were listening today during the hitters meeting, because they have not been swinging the bats well. They only scored 1 run in the loss yesterday. And somewhere along the line, this offense has to execute at a higher level if this team's going to compete.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Two balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they...
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Eaton going back. Gone! So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Number 31 for him on the season. And the Marlins have made this a 2-1 game.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Into the box, John Birdie, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Here it comes, 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. And the first out of the inning is a beautiful one. What a play. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Cabrera's up with it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Corey Dickerson. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Marlins get one back thanks to the solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's the Nationals 2 and the Marlins 1. At the plate, Kurt Suzuki. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball one. Well, as we talked about at the top of the broadcast, the Fish have their sights set on a series sweep here today.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
Batting 7, the third baseman, number 13, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. And it certainly helps when you're throwing your ace on the mound in the series finale. Can't ask for much more than that.
One of the keys when you show up to the ballpark and you're going for a sweep, you look at that lineup card, you see your ace pitcher is on the mound. You have to feel awfully good about your chances to complete the sweep.
Now the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the right fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Number 11 for him on the season, as the Nationals move in front now 4-1.
The body language from this hurler right now isn't the best. You can tell that he's struggling a little bit. And he laid one right down the middle right there, and he paid the price for it. That was a bomb.
Victor Robles digging in now, as he'll take a look at ball one. The Fish do, of course, trail by a couple of runs already, so they're going to have to work from behind to earn the sweep.
Sweeps aren't easy to do at this level, particularly with the competition being so stiff. They're down a couple of runs early, but there's a lot of baseball left, and the way they're playing right now, this game's far from over. Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
At the plate, Joe Ross, and he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. Robles aboard here at first with nobody out. Throw over to the bag, and he's back easily. Now a bunt attempt here. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and in to bat is Trey Turner. Getting a few steps off at second there. Now the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Stepping in, Adam Eaton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set and the pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Birdie makes the catch for out number 3. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now a 4-1 Washington lead. Striding forward, Brian Anderson, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's the 0-1. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Hit in the air out to left field, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Super.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. And there's a base hit on the line.
Nice piece of hitting right there. 2-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark. It's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
So now to the plate, Isan Diaz, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. The 1-0.
Oh, that's out.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Three and 0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
The 0-1 delivery. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. The double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Yes, he can. Strike 3 called, and that's a big out, number 1. So stepping in, Sandy Alcantara. Bases are loaded, so he's looking to get his guys right back into this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner. And this is going to plate at least 2 of those runners as it's down for extra bases. He's in at second safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
When this one left the bat, the pitcher was hoping and praying it would go foul, and I thought it might, but it ends up falling just inches inside the line, going for a double and driving in 2.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Villar. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He'll look to duplicate his first at-bat when he homered to open the inning. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And that'll score the tying run. We're back to even 4 apiece.
The right fielder, number 5.
Stepping up now, John Birdie. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
First offering on its way.
0-1, no strike.
The 1-0.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And the runner back in standing. 3 runs already home here. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The 2-1 is in there for the second strike. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or trying to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
The 2-2 lines softly toward the hole, and that is into right field, a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Tim Anderson will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
The 1-0 home. Now the double steal is on here. And this one's in the dirt. Oh, and the pitch is a low one, not handled behind the plate, and both runners are going to be safe. And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Giving chase is Robles. But he can't get there. It's over his head. 1 run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. And he's safe at the plate as they push their lead to 3 now.
That's a monster at bat right there. A 1-run lead is fine and everything, but a 3-run cushion feels a lot better. And that's where they stand right now after that 3-bagger.
Way out to the mound now, the Washington manager, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So the pitching line will not be kind to him here this afternoon, as he just pretty much could not get anything working. Buxton Voth is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings, as this game is just still really getting underway. Into the box now, Corey Dickerson, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Looking to kick the extra point here, if you will, and make this a 7-run inning. Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. The 1-1 home. Lifted the other way to left center. Robles is on his horse. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
Standing in now, Brian Anderson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning, as they've now batted around. Line toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
To the plate now, Garrett Cooper, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
1-1.
7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Lifted in the air out to right. Eaton is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now.
The batter, number 1,
So striding forward now, Isan Diaz, who's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. From the stretch, a ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Grounded to the right. Castro's able to get there. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But a big inning here as they bat around and push 7 runs across the plate to take the lead. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Marlins lead it 8-4. Here now is Juan Soto. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. And the pitch.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time. And he lays off there. Ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eric Thames. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Anderson has room in foul territory, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter number 14.
In now for Washington, Starlin Castro. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Nope,
Change up low, 2-0.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way is offered at and missed for the first strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Runners on first with 1 down. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
The 2-2. Hard on the ground towards short, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Well, pitching poorly once like he did in his last start, it's going to happen here or there, but he's struggling here again too, and there has to be some concern, and part of it is probably psychological. He's got to get those here we go again thoughts out of his head.
In now, Kurt Suzuki. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Asdrubal Cabrera. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Yeah, man, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
1-1.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Cabrera playing here in his age 34 season. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Nats leave a pair. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball on the inner 3rd taken for a strike.
Nope.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And a pitch taken here. It's now 2-1 to the Miami backstop.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Sandy Alcantara. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher.
2 strikes.
A swing and a... Oh, it's off the 3rd base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
The center fielder, number 2, Jonathan Villar.
So now to the plate, Jonathan Villar, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
The 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Liner in there for a base hit. And they'll have runners at 2nd and 3rd following the 1-out double.
You think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Into the box, John Birdie. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Second and third here, one man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Eaton has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now. Digging in, Tim Anderson. It was a 2-run triple for him in his last AB. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. To 1-2 now. From the stretch. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball well outside.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Three-two pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Here comes the first pitch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. So a nice bounce back inning there after the 7 spot last time around. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Marlins 8 and the Nationals 4. All set for the start of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Victor Robles.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Now a bunt attempt here, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
At the plate now, Austin Voth, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Now the 0-1. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
But speedy Trey Turner digs in now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Two and 1 to count to Trey Turner. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dickerson's there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Marlins 8 and the Nationals 4. Daniel Hudson, a right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Daniel Hudson.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
The third baseman, Brian Anderson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Here we go. That's the ball. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. And it's fouled away. Shoots this one over to first. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
The first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Up next from Miami, Garrett Cooper. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball that time.
And they'll start him with a changeup, but this is too high. Ball 1.
Go Miami.
One and 1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Here we go.
2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. He lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
The batter, number 1, second baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Isan Diaz comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
1-0 count. Here it is.
That's ball 2.
This is pulled into right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
The batter, the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Ready once again, Francisco Cervelli. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. A runner on first with 2 away. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Two balls and a strike now. The 2-1. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Here now the 2-2.
Full count.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
3-2 pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Now to the plate, Sandy Alcantara. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
The 1-0 home. The bouncer to the left side, taken there by Cabrera, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. In now is Adam Eaton, and at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. In now, Juan Soto. It was a walk in his last trip. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And quickly there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in steps the lefty power threat, Eric Thames. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
The windup and the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Thames behind 1-2. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Ryan Harper gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 33, Ryan Harper.
Back to the top of the order now, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. First offering on its way. The 0-1 pitch.
At the ball. 1-1.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3. John Birdie will be next. The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. His pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Now batting, John Birdie. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch on its way.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Comes set and the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. A pitch out, the throw, and even a pitch out can't do the trick. He's in there at second, so he swipes second despite the pitch out.
Yeah, it seemed like everyone in the building knew he was going to be running there, right? Didn't make a difference, though. He got a great jump and absolutely burned it down to second to get in safely.
Swing and a line drive. Foul. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles waits on it. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Standing in, Corey Dickerson. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set and the pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Dickerson carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. Bullet back up the middle. Robles will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for Miami. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Starlin Castro.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Kurt.
Digging in now, Kurt Suzuki. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. This is in the air to right. Birdie is there. 2 down. Ready now as Dribble Cabrera, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
1-0 the count. And the pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Anderson. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
Brian Anderson.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike. The 0-1 and a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. 1-2 as he chases the slider. Here's the pitch.
2-2 count.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Standing in now, Garrett Cooper, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
And he fouls this one off. Here it comes on 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Line drive, base hit.
It's a nice job by the batter right there, able to fight off a high fastball and slap it the other way for a single.
Into the box now, Isan Diaz, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0. Runners on first with 1 down. And that misses. 2-1. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Up next for the Marlins, the catcher, Francisco.
Sliding into the box, Francisco Cervelli, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Count 1-0.
2 out with the man at first. Fouled away.
That's
2-1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Hit back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over.
Stepping in now, Sandy Alcantara, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit foul over to the right side. Strike 2 now. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Marlins strand a pair. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. Striding in now for the Nats, Victor Robles. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Wilmer Defoe will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 1 home run and 5 driven in. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And this is popped up near second base. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2. So striding in, Trey Turner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there. That is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. A 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
1 and 2.
Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Roenis Elias gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Roenis Elias.
Jonathan Villar will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout, because that's not easy to do.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. Seared down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Elias has logged upwards of 75 innings pitched with a dominant sub-3 ERA, good by anybody's standards. The 1-2 pitch. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Cabrera's there. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Now at the plate, John Birdie. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First delivery to him on the way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 1-1. Is strike 2 swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. A fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Digging in once again, Tim Anderson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Ball 2.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Nope. 3-0. Corey Dickerson would be next. 3-0 pitch.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2. And that's low, ball 4.
The left fielder, number 23, Corey.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Corey Dickerson, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped up. Turner has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Marlins leave 1. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. Brad Boxberger has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 33, Brad Boxberger.
Striding in once again, Adam Eaton. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. The Marlins are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
First pitch of the at-bat. Juan Soto stands in as he looks at a called strike. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They are all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Now the 2-1 pitch. And right into the shift. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Eric Thames. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
From the stretch. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And ooh, might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. A payoff pitch one more time. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Nationals gone in order. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Will Harris will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year.
Number 36, Will Harris.
Digging in, Brian Anderson. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
The third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Here's the first pitch to him, and he fouls this one off. The 0-1 pitch, and now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
In the air to straightaway right. Eaton is there, and he has it for the out. Standing in, Garrett Cooper is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat.
Count 1-0.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2. Ground ball foul down the left side. Here's another 1-2 down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Another one sent foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Isan.
Ready now for the Marlins, Isan Diaz. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope. Outside.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Fouled away. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
At the plate, Francisco Cervelli as he lifts it in the air to right field. Eaton is under it, and the inning is over. 1 left for Miami. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Giovanni Gallegos will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Miguel Rojas will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Batting 9,
All set to start the ninth in this one, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
No balls and a strike to count. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Strike two. Here it comes on 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So now to the plate, Kurt Suzuki, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Digging in the switch hitter as Drupal Cabrera. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Now this crowd of just over 21,000 are on their feet. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Last strike now for the Nats. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. In there, a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
At the plate now, Victor Robles, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He went down on strikes last time up. It's fouled away. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Fastball well outside.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hangs a K to end it, and the Marlins break out the brooms at home and sweep their division rivals.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series. Breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys right out of here.
8-4 the final this afternoon. The Fish took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Sandy Alcantara wins his 3rd of the season. Joe Ross is slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.